situation in the Middle East. More than a dozen former heads of Israelis, security agencies, including the Mossad, Shin and the Israeli army and police, have called for an end to the war in Gaza. In a video released on social media, the former senior officials said the war has yielded limited military gains and failed to bring back the remaining hostages. They warned that the 22-month conflict has caused severe reputational damage to Israel and could have been ended long ago. Among the signatories is also the former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak. The group is calling for an immediate permanent ceasefire in Gaza and a comprehensive hostage deal that would see the release of all remaining hostages at once. Shruti, thank you for staying with us. We don't have too much longer, but this is a huge, significant development given the number of senior and former senior officials who have appeared in this statement. Of course, massive ramifications, but also an understanding of mounting global pressure and condemnation for potential humanitarian crises playing out in Gaza. Do you think this will have any influence over the Netanyahu government, which has stayed staunch in their objective, which is the disarmament of the Hamas, the return of all hostages, and a military way of doing that?
This will definitely sway Netanyahu and his coalition. You might find a few right-wingers that are very staunchly in their ground, still call for war and peace through the power of the gun. They're still going to go for that. But most of these people in this group that we're talking about were the inner core. They were in those chambers. They were part of the decision-making process during these past 23 months of war. So them coming out and saying that now we're taking on we're just offsetting damage that has actually taken place in the past few months, and this war could have ended much earlier. This is something that would hurt the sentiments of Israelis.
Shruti, sorry, unfortunately the signal is a bit weaker. We lost you there, but thank you so much for your time.